Capital lost. Oh no. I mean, obviously it's a little bit annoying because I lost a port, but still. Whatever.
Fight with clout, comrade.
You get it back? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's only a matter of time. Of course, we took attrition damage.
What do you bid?
Hang on a second. Let's go over here because there's not a giant freaking lake to deal with. I find that to be kind of useful. I have to stand at a freaking lake.
Sir!
Eh, you guys.
Swordsman!
You guys come up behind. What? Apparently these guys didn't just decide they didn't want to be part of the group.
Swordsman!
Alrighty.
Missile troops! To battle! No lingering!
No lingering.
Taking position! Spearmen! Yes, General? To battle! Quick march!
Let's go! Let's go!
Taking position! Go! Yes, sir! Quickly!
Hunters. The fact that hunters can shoot while moving forward as well is kind of nice. You probably want the unique heroes in your army as they each debuff the final quest fight once you finish their quest lines. Oh, I mean, I'm going to get them eventually. It's just... Yeah, oh, shit. Forgot about these guys. Yeah, you go hide over here. Whatever, these guys are pretty much useless in this fight anyways. Yeah, I'll get all the heroes. It's just a matter of time.
Swordsman! Markus Wolfhart!
As for right now, though, our angle of fire here is pretty bad. As of right now, though, the like witch hunter guy is much better outside of the army than it. Tanks are pretty good too, right? You find the friggin' sweet spot here so we angle our fire properly. That's probably too close now. Let's go back over here, I guess.
Free company! No lingering!
See if we kill Harrison Ford off again.
Spearmen! Get to the enemy!
I mean, that's Didney for you.
At your service for the twin-tailed comet! Moving now! Sir!
Sir!
To battle! Take the ground! Markus Wolfhart!
Here.
Agree!
Take out your fire at will. Get this gate down and then we'll
Spearmen,
shove these guys in there. I don't remember. I remember very little about the Crystal Skull, to be honest, other than aliens.
Sigma guides us! Now! Markus Wolfhart! Do this!
Glad that this corner over here is totally defeating our ability to go through the door.
Halberdiers! Get them! Fight for our right to live! Equipped!
You guys want to walk inside, maybe?
Yes, General! To war! For the twin-tailed comet!
Now some of them are up there, I guess. Got a couple of great swords in the front. That's good, I guess.
By Ulrich's wrath!
Having a little bit of trouble fighting these
Swordsman!
Saurus warriors on the walls.
For the comet! Ready! Climbing the walls,
You
sir!
guys go over here.
We are Sigmar's heirs! Sigmar, preserve us! Homing in!
God damn it.
This way!
Over here.
Moving now! Onward!
Come on, great swords.
Sigmar calls!
Ah, great swords. Deal with those assholes, please.
Ready for war!
Let's climb these walls, I guess. Try to hold the enemy down a little bit more.
We are Sigmar's heirs! Take aim! For the war
that.
hammer! Take aim! By Galmaraz! Don't give them an inch!
Get in there, boys.
Sigmar! Ready to fire!
If we can get up there and shoot across, we should be alright. Just gotta get up there and shoot across
The
before
Empire
my
endures!
swordsmen on the wall get totally and utterly destroyed. Yeah, there's a picture with her with a t-shirt with that on it.
Attack! Ready to
It's
fire!
a little bit weird, but whatever, I guess.
For Heldenhammer! Form a ring of steel!
I find that a lot less offensive than some of the freaking movie decisions that they made.
Loaded
I mean, the two
sir.
are probably related, but still.
Understood! Swordsman!
Shoot him in the face, guys. Shoot him in the
We
face.
are Sigmar's heirs! Swordsman!
Not you calling melee against swords? Well, I mean, great swords actually are not too bad. In all honesty.
Understood!
Like, it's one of the things that great swords actually don't do too terrible against.
With the comet! Ready! Take aim!
Never watched these Star Wars besides Rogue One. You're not missing out. It's pretty much the only one I would watch at this point. Maybe Force Awakens.
Withdraw! Shields up!
Maybe.
For Heldenhammer! Heldenhammer! Yes, sir!
Yes, sir.
Free company!
Free Company are not going to be the best against these walls, just saying. Weird that, right?
Fire!
Why? Why not just shoot from where you're at? Why do we gotta do this? Why do we gotta walk into them?
Shields up!
Why do we gotta walk into them into melee as
Form a
opposed to
ring
just
of
turning and
steel.
shooting? What the hell is wrong with you people?
Bowstrings taut! Frontly! Missiles at the ready!
I know. I have a plan. Let's walk sideways into the enemy when we could literally just turn left and shoot them with our bows.
Understood!
Jeez.
Go! No lingering!
Siege battles are always but,
We are
always
Sigmar's
but.
heirs. Withdraw! Finding range, sir. Sigmar, preserve us!
Just chill over here, I guess.
At speed! By Sigmar's will.
Why are you running into them?
Great man!
Why must you do these things? Maybe maybe not engage them in melee combat. That seems like a freaking bad idea. Oh, we got this, don't worry. We're doing much better at shooting them now that we're on the ground as opposed to being like in an area where you legitimately have a straight shot at them.
Conditions acceptable.
There we go.
For the Emperor.
Rogue One was almost as bad as the second new one. Yeah, that's an opinion you can have, I guess. I don't think so, but
Right.
I feel like it's a pretty bold statement considering the second new one basically wasn't a fucking movie, and Rogue One actually is like a movie that you can watch. Alright, there we go.
We are Sigmar's heirs for Heldenhammer! Take aim! Missile infantry!
Yeah, characterization wasn't the best.
Sigmar preserve
For sure.
us!
But sure as hell it's better than, sure as hell it's better than a lot of the other stuff that's come out recently. It's more of a situation movie as well.
By Ulrich's wrath!
But I mean, the characters do have to have something going for them, otherwise you don't care when they die, right?
Halberdiers! Get them!
The solo movie is okay as far as like just an adventure film goes, but there's absolutely no character development in that movie at all. Nothing happens.
Ready.
When I walked out of Rogue One after seeing it the first time, I wasn't like, oh my gosh, this was amazing, holy shit. I was like, yeah, all right, I've got problems with it, but it was all right, it was serviceable. Whereas most, like the new stuff, you walk out of it and you're like, yeah, Rogue One is something you might rewatch. The rest of the stuff, I just don't care about anymore.
Annexing.
Got that. Hostility increased. I can't imagine why. I just took their capital. Why would that make them mad? Some growth going on, shall we?
Drakenberg's vengeance.
Let's see here. Inspiring presence. Yeah, they make the movies that ruin the movies. Don't let them do it. That always has been one of the issues with Star Wars in general, though, is like, so original Star Wars is just the hero's journey, right? That's all it is. It's just the hero's journey, which is totally fine. Like, the hero's journey is a perfectly serviceable,
Seek out the heretics.
perfectly serviceable thing, considering it's done in
Show
movies
me
all
the
the freaking
accused.
time.
Time will tell on this. Markus Wolfhart.
So they're kind of left. They're kind of left like doing that again. Unfortunately, they didn't really. Yeah, the problem is they kind of like started the hero's journey at the end of the hero's journey. Like the hero was already basically capable, and there was just like a few things that were mysteries, I suppose. I don't know why they nerfed Marcus. He used to be with an R, because apparently he was shitting on people in multiplayer. And that makes people sad.
No, you failed.
Markus Wolfhart.
Yeah, like nothing particularly crazy happens in the original Star Wars movies, to be completely honest. Like there's really nothing that you look at and be like, wow, this is absolutely insane. It's just a frickin' spacefaring hero's journey movie or series of movies. They just work fine, you know. They're interesting enough. But it's not like there's anything super crazy going on there. So trying to like extend that, unless you just do it again, is kind of difficult. Because what do we know? What do we know about Star Wars? Empire bad, Dark Force bad, light side good, I guess, maybe. Ben's kind of weird. There's a couple of twists. There's a couple of twists in there. Luke gets his ass kicked a bunch, which is classic hero's journey shit, right? Because you gotta have the hero suck so they can be cool in the end. I think one of the things that the original Star Wars did benefit from is that they actually didn't have like their cast of characters was actually somewhat limited. Like there are a lot of characters in it, but the characters that you focused on were actually, there weren't many of them, so you actually like got to know them a little bit better. Good as the point of view. Yeah, exactly.
Markus Wolfhart.
All right. So keep on reblocking this guy.
I trust no man.
Good deal.
I trust equal. Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter. That's leveling up.
Markus
Some growth
Wolfhart.
going on. Just shift up here. We'll go take this guy out.
Good.
Negative 13 on that at the moment. Cool. Yeah, it's one of those things though. It's like that's what companies think are gonna sell movies right now. So if you don't go see it, then there you go. Speak with your pocketbook, I guess. If it doesn't sell well, then they won't keep doing it because that's the way capitalism works, right?
Bow down to Imperial might, lizard beasts.
But just because there's a female lead doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be, like, right off the bat. Doesn't mean it's going to be bad. It's just the problem is that they're kind of just cranking that shit out. There are shitloads of movies with male leads that are absolute freaking awful as well. But nobody goes, I'm really sick of this male lead shit. They keep fucking movies up. So there's that. I mean, there's plenty of movies that are like that don't have female leads as well, so. Joker was an amazing piece of propaganda. What way? How is Joker an amazing piece of propaganda? Yeah, I agree with that. They need to make their own movies and not just be like, oh, we're gonna take something that's successful and then be like, coat of paint. You know, that, yeah. I agree with that.
Now, they will be judged. Time will tell.
Let's see, what do I want to go with here? Assassinate, I guess, yeah. Seems good.
We are the best.
You can almost get there. It's very close.
Impossible.
Is that just Ray? Yeah, yes, I guess. As long as they can trick enough people to pay for it and realize it's bad, then it's a success. They can't trick people into thinking it's the next is going to be better than the last. So you can say that, but there are movies out there that are colossal flops still, right? Like, if that was true, then every movie would be a success, and they would just keep doing things the way they're doing things. Like, movies flop. They don't make back their money, or they don't make enough money percentage-wise past what it made to make the movie, so...
They are no match for the Hunts Marshal's troops.
So clearly it still happens. Train to listen to me, sorry the fuck up. Yeah, exactly. Like the whole characters are male or female thing is not really ultimately all that important. It's more to the point. Is it actually a movie? Is it something? Is it something that somebody can enjoy watching? Right? Instantly increase hostility level. That will give me my next hero character, I guess. So, sure.
What do you mean?
There we go. Clara joins your expedition. Your activities in Austria gained more than just the attention of angry locals one day. As the expedition marched through the jungle following another successful offensive, you were suddenly threatened by a hooded figure standing in the trees above the jungle trail. After you introduced yourself as Hunts Marshal, the Emperor's chief scout, she descended and revealed herself to be a former way stalker of Athelloren, a wood elf huntress named Galara. Around her neck hung a Bastiodon tooth, and it was clear from her appearance that she was weathered warrior of the jungle. Galara asks you if you might help her track one particular beast she was pursuing in Austria, not being one to turn down a hunt. You agreed, but only in return for lending her skills to your expedition. Alright, cool.
Markus Wolfhart.
Let's combine these guys together real quick.
Captain of Scouts.
And you guys together real quick.
Markus Wolfhart.
For the army.
Markus Wolfhart.
Go. Also,
Tools of judgment
friggin' Markus
ready.
Wolfhart's over here as being a Pokemon, apparently. Markus Wolfhart, Markus Wolfhart, Markus Wolfhart. So I move fast movies. I honestly don't remember which is which. Seriously, Stefan die. Saw 12 in Tokyo Drift. Another one's about to pop out. Is it for me? Please, no more of those. Fast and the Furious is definitely a series that is it's kind of a level of amusing at this point. Like, they're a joke that takes themselves sort of seriously, but not
No
entirely.
greater
They're very weird. Let's say Ghostbusters 2016 wasn't shit because women. It was because the director thought letting the actors ad-lib all their lines was a good idea. Yeah. It could have been a perfectly good movie. There's just... The movie itself has fundamental issues. It's not... It's certainly not that, you know. It's just that it doesn't work properly as a film.
Monster Hunter. For the Empire.
Used to that. Screw these guys.
I am the hunt. The Hunts Marshal.
On the hunt. Let's see what we got going on here. Got negative 10. We got 8 turns before that rebels.
Markus Wolfhart. No greater.
You, Emperor's Finest. Spearmen, swordsmen, flagellants, halberdiers. It gives bonuses to halberdiers. It's probably something I want.
Loyal or not.
I have Kurnos, missile damage, herself and everybody around her. It's pretty good. Arrow of Kurnos, and then that stuff. And this is just, yeah, okay. So it's basically just Waystalker stuff in general. Let's get the Eye of Kurnos, because that boosts.
Marcus
That boosts my other
Wolfhart.
units as well. See, is there a bridge around here somewhere, or do I gotta freaking run I gotta run across this damn river? Why, Lustria? Why? Why are you so, like, impenetrably annoying to walk through? Ah, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go this way.
Time to move. Increase the pace.
Go back over here and take back of that, I suppose. We got 8 turns to do it. So you attack everyone, press them off. The Empire sends you units you can recruit instantly. Yes. Yeah, so you get
Marcus
you have this
Wolfhart.
recruit Imperial supply units essentially. So once you piss people off, they're like, oh yeah, hey, here you go. Here, have some more guys. So
Yes.
got that going for you. Man, I need to pee really badly. Oh yeah, and more buildings. Last time I don't need no bridge. Guess not.
Mission accomplished.
Guess not. But, alright, I'll be right back, guys. Thank you for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Your beautiful faces. I'll return in just a moment. Whoop-oo. Catch up on chat here a little bit. And Black Blues are always mad, in my opinion. First 2 or whatever were decent. Most recent one apparently wasn't very good. I didn't actually go see it, but I'd hear that it was kind of like, eh. I noticed that every new movie, Will Smith is always about Will Smith's character, like Suicide Squad and Bright. Watch it again. He's generally the best actor there. Will Smith as Will Smith in The Will Smith.
Marcus Wolfhart. Onwards, man. Covering ground.
Alright.
Ah, sick.
So he's got a fairly
Right,
decent-sized army up
chuggers.
here, but it is mostly... It's getting cohorts, so I think we'll probably be okay.
By the comet. Pick up the
We'll
pace.
send him down this way. Pick up the pace. Build some walls, because that sounds like a good idea.
I'll wager they are as primitive as they appear.
What happened to Cricket Moon? We ran into a army of giant slayers, and it fucked our day up, because giant slayers are ridiculous on Legendary. I mean, they're pretty good normally, but on Legendary, holy shit. They just do so much damage so quickly. Goblins have a really hard time dealing with that situation. Like an entire army of them. If there was like a couple of them, it wouldn't be so bad, but there's an entire freaking army of them. So, the morale hit just can't be sustained by goblins. Try losing like a quarter of their unit instantly upon contact. That's fucking not even gay. Will Smith is playing Will Smith, disguised as Will Smith. Yeah, okay, he's actually only got like 6 real Saurus warriors, and they're
I've got your back.
they're also unshielded, so that will help. Well, here's one of the issues, though, is you shouldn't have to go to a different... You should never have to go to a different media to describe the media that you're watching right now, right? Like, I shouldn't have to go read the books to understand
Standing by.
the show or the movie. Like, that shouldn't be a thing.
Great swords.
Like, I should be able to watch the media I'm watching and get what I need to know out of it without having to, like, go to a separate thing and being like, oh, okay, now I understand.
Yes, sir.
Because that makes no fucking sense at all, right?
Take aim. The Empire endures.
The Empire endures.
Markus Wolfhart.
Marcus out here just kind of
For the Emperor.
be the guy, I guess. And you can stand over here and boost all my dudes. It's not read the books to understand, it's read the books to enjoy it more. I mean, if that's the case, but then that's not an argument against what Firaxis was saying, really. Ah. Alright, let's do this.
Ready.
Let us
No lingering.
do this thing.
Markus Wolfhart. On it.
On it. Man of Steel was... I was not impressed. I'm gonna put it that way, I guess. When I watched Man of Steel. And again, it really wasn't... I don't think it was actors' fault, per se. It's just that there was
Standing by.
not written very well.
Swordsman. The Empire endures.
Just wasn't a compelling thing, in general. Movie-wise.
What do you think? Understood.
We're a man, we're men in tights. Tights!
Go. At speed. At speed. No lingering. Formation. March.
Oh yeah, I mean...
Yes, General.
Yeah, Superman is not like a terribly interesting character to begin with, like just in general, regardless of any other thing else that's going on with him. Guys have some magic right now. Blast all these bastards. Wow, how did we miss?
Markus Wolfhart. Accord.
Missed. How could you miss? He was 3 feet from you.
Sigma calls. Formation. March.
Run away! Run away!
Markus Wolfhart.
Sticking with Paladin is your official bid.
Tracking. Prime.
Run away! Run away! Run away! There we go. Them arrows, though.
Lady of the Glade.
Get that demolish down.
Watch your backs. Go. Sigma.
You guys out this way. Swing you guys around.
Very well.
Very well.
Homing in for the Warhammer. Halberdiers.
There we go.
Finish up.
Turn around. Fire! Fire.
Missile troops. Shoot. We obey. For Heldenhammer.
Put our missile troops on hold position here before things get too weird.
Markus Wolfhart. Loaded cell.
Hunters. We got Source Warriors coming up now.
Bring it
Should light those boys up.
To battle. Forward. Yes, General.
Gotta deal with these sources if we can.
Ready. For the comet, ready. We serve the Emperor. Fire! Sigma guides us.
Let's roll on to that flank.
Sir.
Lady of the Deep Woods.
Militia. Ready.
So Marcus,
Taking aim.
stand there and soak this up a bit. Shoot these guys in the back.
Swordsman. Ready for war.
Great Swords doing okay over there. Halberdiers are holding.
For the Emperor.
And Halberdiers aren't doing half bad. Holding together. We're gonna run into problems here when I run out of ammunition, though. I feel like potentially. I don't know. Great Swords are
endures.
doing all right. They just have the issue that they have the enemy leader in on their faces, essentially.
Reynolds aim, we're ready.
Gotta move these guys around the flank. Get some better shots off.
For Heldenhammer.
So I feel like our shots are kind of lame because of the angle we're holding.
Sigma calls. Free company by Galmaraz.
Alright, so you guys switch to firing at this. Should be able to clean it up, alright? What we got left there? Yeah, we're doing alright. Bring you guys around this side, Marcus. Shoot there as well, that'd be dope. These guys are now on the flank, so we can shoot these guys to the side. Good. Enemy leader's just about dead. More swordsmen over here. We can swing to this right-hand side. Hold that back a bit.
Free company. In my
fire into that mass. That goes for halberdiers, right? You guys are really good.
By Ulrich's wrath.
To the hunt.
Ulrich's wrath on them.
We obey.
Should hit this mid line a little bit.
For Heldenhammer.
Those guys are falling apart, so that's good.
Take aim! Yes, sir, quickly! Formation!
Halberdiers, keep doing your thing.
Targeting! Onward!
Enemy leader is being chased off, so that's good.
State troops ready! For the twin-tailed comet! Yes, General! Yes, my lord!
In fact, he's got guys up on the hill a little bit, so we get a little bit of a better angle. Spearmen on the left are falling apart. We need to swing some shit over here.
Yes, General! Sigma calls! On the hunt for the twin-tailed
So these guys keep shooting at that stuff,
At your
chase it off.
service. We are Sigma's
Put you guys back here.
at speed. Finding range, sir. Find your targets.
Light up these guys real quick.
Marcus Wolfhart.
Those guys are done. Those guys are done.
Prepare.
Where's the enemy leader at? There he is.
All right.
Hey, buddy. Woo. Got him.
Great swords. Yes,
Yeah,
General.
the halberdiers and great swords basically saved my ass there. That's freaking silver rank already, shit. Never used the wagons, they seem kind of terrible.
We are Sigma's
The regular ones aren't all that great
Take the
now.
ground.
The mortar ones are pretty okay.
Marcus Wolfhart. Take the ground.
And the Hellstorm ones aren't bad either, it's just that they kind of lack ammunition. But yeah, the regular ones
Sir, to battle.
are kind of
Yes, sir. Quickly. Understood.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Your deaths shall be a warning.
It's a decent amount of cash, actually.
Today-
We'll take it. Thankfully, he did that during my turn, or during his turn, so during my turn, I'll be able to just walk up and take that back. So
There
that'll
are
be good.
no pirates more heinous than...
What do you want? Peace treaty? Pay me money for it. No? Alright. Then go away. Or should the free version be on level 20 so you get a decent feel for the game? Yeah, because, like, if my understanding is correct, being not a WoW player, but hearing lots of people talk about it, your WoW experience doesn't really start until your max level, really. Like, the game is just a different thing after you're done grinding. Like, most people just grind to max, and then the game opens up after that point. So, only getting to level 20 really is not... doesn't really tell you anything about the game as a whole. That's my understanding, at least. For people that play WoW, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I gather from people talking about it. That's a great negotiation tactic, essentially, yeah.